Welcome back, Ha-Mulaudzi, a channel where you get to see unfiltered home raw content. Why raw content? Because that is our reality. So to my service, you are welcome. Thank you very much for joining once again. And to my new service, you are welcome. In today's vlog, I had to open it like this. The trucks are coming through, they're coming in. As you can see, so we bought the soil and also stones. So here they were delivering the soil and the stones that we had bought. Remember in the previous video where we showed you the septic tank that they did not fill in the other part of the septic tank. So right now we thought, no, why not buy the soil and the stones, because you will see as we move forward, this person that was working here, he started digging next to where the tank is right now, and we're like, what do you mean? Why are you even digging here? Because this means that now we're not going to have the space there is not going to be even. So yeah, so it's one of those. So we bought two loads here, so they were delivering the first one, so there he is assisting them. They work together, so he was just showing them where to offload. So this is the first load, this is the first load that they were taking. So yes, then this was the second load. So as they were done with delivering, so right now we had to pick up the stones slash rocks, and so we were using this wheelbarrow to move this the stones to the other side of the outdoor toilet. You will see as we move forward to that side. So we were picking the size, the right size that will be able to fit on the other end, because you could not pick gigantic rocks. So we had to select the right size. So here we are. As you can see, there were also those big rocks there, so we had to pick at least smaller ones. My husband and I were doing this. There I was. Now I have to push this wheelbarrow to the other end, guys. It was I was exercising. Push. Yeah, it was heavy, I don't want to lie. This was very, very heavy, but at the same time it also assisted with, let me say that, with staying fit. I know. I know. So but yeah, it was the this wheelbarrow was very heavy. I had to balance it. But I was balancing it right there. So we have to fill this part. Remember, this is the part that they did not finish. So the main reason for us to buy the rocks on the sand was for this. But yeah, I was tired. 5 more to go. Look at us taking another project after we vowed. After we vowed that we're gonna have a break. So this is just a sneak peek. So this is the timber that was delivered, as you already saw on the when I was doing coming on this vlog. You saw that we installed the ceilings, but however, this is the rhino boards that we bought for the other side, and then this is the rendering. We bought that in a pack. So this is the nails. We also bought those were in a pack. So this is all the screws, everything that is going to be used for the ceiling. So remember, we had to buy half for the bedroom side. So there I was trying to show you all the boxes. Some of these are still in boxes, trying to make you see there. But yeah, it is just material for the ceiling. So yeah, that's all that we bought for now. We bought half. So there they started with framing the ceiling. So we are in the main bedroom, so obviously they have to start there. So you ask yourself, what is that silver grayish thing there? Remember, I just wanted to let you guys know that for our ceiling we're not going to use any cornice. So we would like to have this type of ceiling. You will see when it's completed, you'll see what is in the vision, what is it that we want. So they had to start with this room. As you know, that this is a very big room in our house, and yeah, everything must start in the bedroom, right? So we had to make sure that the first start with this room, so that if anything happens, at least we have the ceiling. So yeah, so this was our approach. So there we go. So this is the main bedroom. Look at that, guys, look at that. So right now, it is also good for you to take into consideration that they only did, yeah, that was the room before. That was how it was before. So I wanted to show you with that picture so that you understand, when I explain what I'm talking about. So these are the rhino boards. So for this room, I think they used, if I'm not mistaken, it's 8. So they used 8 rhino boards, and we're going to talk about the windows, don't worry. But here I was still showing you. However, it is not finished like this. It's not completed. They still have to do designs. So they first have to put the frame. I showed you that when they were busy with the framework, and then now they added the rhino boards. However, they still have to design the ceiling. So I will show you. So the vision there is, that's what I wanted. I wanted my curtain to be like that. However, these people, they did not give me a wall-to-wall type of vibes. So they told me that no, it's already late, we can't do it anymore because we have already framed it in a certain way, and I ended up with this. So this means that I won't have what I wanted, but anyway, I'll make it work. I don't know how I'll make it work. There I was moving a little bit closer so that you can see. So yeah, still you won't see the curtain rail. Remember, we had a temporary curtain rail, hence you're seeing those black curtain rail things there. But moving forward, it's gonna go a little bit higher because I don't want I wanted my curtains, my initial plan was to have a wall-to-wall, but I'm not going to get a wall-to-wall because when you came back and I'm like, hey, but I asked for a wall-to-wall, they say that, oh no, it's already too late because we have already done the framing, and yeah, it's gonna cost you more material now if we have to redo it. And oh my gosh, because take more material, we could not do it. I was like, no, we can't. Let's rather do. It's fine. Let's proceed with this. I'll make this work. But anyway, it's one of those things when contractors just don't adhere to what you had agreed upon. Because just imagine, guys, my room, if it was a wall to wall. You see, these people, they disappoint me each and every time when we start a project and we are not there. I just feel that maybe one day when we start a project, just that it is not possible that we sit, we stay Yeah, so that's why we, maybe if you can, I don't know, but it's just a lot. So here's the bathroom. So the reason why this is the main bathroom. So the reason why they left is because they left it like open like that. They are not done. They're still going to complete this, right? So this is the main bedroom, sorry, bathroom. You will see on the next video when they're completed, I will show you the vision that I have with this bathroom. We're gonna have a shower there. Just that at no point show you down. We're gonna have a shower, a bathtub. We're gonna have the vanity there for his and hers. You will see how it goes. Whatever that's in my mind, when I execute it, you will really love it. So there I was showing you how it looks like when I move towards the window, and where you are seeing right now next to the steps there. So that is where we are going to have our TV situated again. These people, they have to come and redo this again. The person who did the electricity for us, for us, so he had to come and redo it as yeah, that is for the aircon. So this means that they did not put that, we told them what we want, but they did not add it, so they had to come and redo it again, meaning more money, because the person is coming for the second or third time to redo it, and they expect money. So yeah, those are this is the material that was left after they did my bedroom. So yeah, so there was rendering there and some cupboards, some arena boards. So the reason why they're not throwing this away, obviously you can't throw material away, guys. These things are very expensive. So they're going to use this, as I told you, that they're still going to make designs. So that is what they're going to use. And then for this is the other window. Remember, in our room we also have got a window, so you will see that they also did the same. They did not give me here. I was not expecting a wall to wall. Yeah, it's fine like this. Yeah, I was not expecting a wall to wall, because on the other end I'm thinking of putting them, I'm gonna have my cupboards there for our clothes. So I was not thinking of wall to wall, but it's fine. Anyway, we're going to make this work. So this is the window. It's a 1 meter 1 meter window. So also here I'm gonna have a curtain that is dropping from the ceiling downwards. So yeah, now I'm moving so that you can see, moving 360, so that you can see everything. There we go. There is that window that was supposed to be a what? Corner to corner. Let me also move back, but anyway, we're gonna make this work, guys. I'm so excited to finish this room. I'm so excited. I'm already seeing my bed. I'm already seeing my ottoman, the TV, the sitting place, the cupboards. Now we are in the second room. So we started on the second bathroom. Remember, we also have got a room in our house that is an ensuite. So this is the bathroom. I'm gonna have a shower and a bathtub and vanity here. So yeah, this is how it is. It's very big. It's a decent size. So this is the actual room. Remember, guys, this is the room that we first moved in. Remember where we did our mini grocery shopping? This is this is that room before we moved to the main bedroom. So yeah, so even here they've already done the added the rhino boards. They have already added the rhino boards. I was just showing you 360 of how it looks. I will move closer to the window, don't worry. So I just wanted you to see, to have visibility. So this is the door that goes to the bathroom. Let me move a little bit closer. Let's move and let's see. Remember my bedroom, guys. This is what I wanted. This was going to be a wall to wall. This is what I wanted for my bedroom, but it was never done. So they did it for all the rooms. So in these rooms, never mind the curtain rail, because that is temporary. I'm going to get the curtain rail that is going to accommodate, to get curtains that will be wall to wall. So I will get on these rooms, I'm still going to get what I want. So there they had to, well, you saw that they had to patch that wall there. You already know my issue with these contractors just doing things for the sake of doing it. So there they had to rectify. So with this curtain, I was showing you that when this rail move up there, this means that my curtains, they're not going to fit, because you can already see that this curtain there, the space is small. So because it's going to move a little bit high, I was showing you there, it's going to go high. You understand? It's gonna go inside. It's gonna be as if like the curtain is running through the ceiling. So this means that the length of this curtain, I'm now questioning it, because I need my curtains to be nice. But obviously this was just temporary. I'm still going to get something that's going to fit. So for now it's working. For now for now it's working. So let me just move a little bit backwards so that you can see. Right now we are on the third bedroom. So in future, there's the bedroom that my girls, they're going to use this bedroom. Yeah, so it's a decent size, it's big. I'll give you a 360 on it. So this is the third bedroom. This is the third bedroom. It on the curtain, on the windows, it also have got the same, it was framed the same way with the second bedroom. So yeah, so that's where the bed is going to be situated when everything is done and dusted. So yeah, this is the top part, this is the ceiling. As you can see, I've already stated that we're not going to do cornice. And guys, this ceiling is not finished like this, it's not, because they still have to what do we call, they still have to paint it. Just that I forgot what is it called. I just forgot. So yeah, they're still going to paint it, and with, I think, Renolite. Yeah, I think it's Renolite. Fourth bedroom, here we go. So this is the fourth bedroom that we have. Also a decent size, as you can see. It's also going to be painted with Renolite. So yeah, here I was showing you what they have done. The same on the windows. We're gonna have a wall to wall. Oh guys, only if you knew what I've already planned. So those black things there, remember we had temporary curtains. So we are going to remove the curtain rail and move them a little bit upwards. So this is when they're done. Oh guys, this is nice. So yeah, those are the bed is going to be situated there in future. And yeah guys, remember when I did the electrical vlog and whatnot, I didn't really do justice to that video. I just spoke to say that yeah, when we're still at the shops, to say that yeah, we're gonna buy electrical appliances and whatnot. So yes, we also did buy the switches and the plugs. So we went for the black and gray, because that's what I like and prefer. So yeah, looks nice. It needs to be cleaned there. Remember I told you, still work in progress, so that's why it's stated like that. So we're gonna wipe it. So this is the switch. This is the switch that we have all over the house for switching on and off. So yeah, this is what we bought, what we have for the whole house. We wanted this to be uniform, so you can see there we have when you're using this, you won't need the twin plug. So the moment you plug in the whatever, your phone charger, so it will just connect to the power. So yeah, this works perfectly for us. So yeah, I'm loving the black appliances. It goes so well with what I had envisioned in my mind. So the white plugs and switches, they were not going to complement what I have and what I wanted. So far so good. I like it. So this is the room that's going to be used by my son will use this room as we move forward. Yes. Right now we're in the passage, we're in the hallway, and please take note of something on your right before you guys ask me. So this is where the ceiling ends. You see there by the on your right, you will see as I move the camera down, on your right, you see that's the way to go, where we go to the kitchen, there where you are seeing the timber there in the roof. So for now, that part, the kitchen, the sitting lounge, the dining lounge, and the garage and whatnot, we're not going to touch that for now. So this is the hallway, the passage to the rooms. So as you can see, also nice. They still here, they only have to paint with the rhino lights. This is nice. So the other end, I will show you now. Yes, there we go. So that is the kitchen. So it's still like that. So up until such a time, but right now I just wanted to give you a sneak peek on what we have done so far, the project that we is currently underway. That's the DB box where, yeah, for our for the electricity. Oh yes, and we do have a bathroom. We do have a bathroom inside the house. Remember, those other two rooms don't have a bathroom, so they'll be sharing this bathroom here. So this is the bathroom, also nice size. It's also a nice size. I'm gonna have a bathtub, a shower, and a toilet, and some and then in the basins. So this is nice size. So they also did this, and then they're gonna add rhino light. So yeah, I'm loving this bathroom. I've already envisioned it. I like it, but however, let's go back to the showstopper. Let's go back. You already know where we are right now. You already know. Look at that room. That room, straight up. Don't look to the left. Look straight up. Look at that room. That room. I'm so obsessed with that room, guys. So yeah, let's walk through that. I was just showing you the passage to the room. Yeah, let's give a moment, last moment, to the main bedroom. Guys, can you already envision what's on my head? Because no way. So here, this room is going to this room is going to give hotel vibes. Whenever we reach such a stage, when everything is furnished, when we have got everything in the house, in the room is finished, well, the TVs, the ottoman and whatnot, I will remind you of these days, guys, and say that, remember when I told you that I'm gonna finish this room, and you guys, you did not see my vision. I don't even want to put a picture here so that you can see my vision. I want you guys to, you will see it. It might not be now or soon, but it's underway. The moment when they say that, you know what, we are done with everything in this room, now I will show you my decorating skills. So yeah, that's it for the main bedroom. And obviously, we're going to paint this white. So just imagine that. So let's clean the tank together. So the tank was situated there by the, allow me to say, the lapper, but it was not supposed to be there, right? And there was a reason why we built that. Let me say that's the stand that we built. It was for the tank to have a spot to be placed at. So right now, as you can see, the tank is very dirty. Why? Guys, this tank carried us through construction. It did not have any spot to call home. Let me put it that way. So right now, it was moved around a lot. So now it was time for this Jojo tank to be washed, as it had served its purpose and now it needed to be cleaned. So my husband got somebody to clean this for us, and because with tanks, especially if the water stays too long, we're not drinking this water, we're using this water for building for the construction that was underway. So as you can see, there was too much salt. There was too much salt on this water. And you can see that it's white. He also added some chemicals there. So we got somebody to wash the tank for us, as you know that I can't fit there. So please don't ask, why didn't you do it? why didn't you do it by yourself? If I get in there, I'm not gonna come out. So some of the things you rather leave them to professionals, right? So I wanted to show you how salty this water was. You can see it's very, very, very white. Eh? It was very, very white. The water was very white. So he was using that bucket to as he was removing the water inside there. He was using the water to take the salty water out. He was using that bucket. So here's the stand for those who might be asking, which stand are you talking about? So this is the stand that was built for specifically for this tank. So it's going to be situated there, and yeah, so we have to wash it first. Before we put it back, we have to make sure that it is clean. As if we continue pouring water, then it means that that water, it was not going to be, we're not going to use it. And no, we wanted to use the water moving forward. So yeah, there's the guy that is helping us, that's helping us with washing this water tank. He cleaned this tank, guys, like this guy cleaned. There was a lot of dirt inside the tank. He really cleaned this Jojo tank. He did a nice work. So yeah, while we are on that, uh maybe if we can just talk about that septic tank. As I showed you, I did not have much time to explain to you when they were dropping the stones and whatnot. So the reason why we also go, you might ask yourself, why so many stones or rocks and soil? So I will show you on the next video. So we want to build I'm not sure if I've already stated it. We want to build a retaining wall so that when we experience heavy rains, because we understand that we are going to rainy season. So when we experience rains, it does not affect the area where especially the backyard side. So yeah, you can see the guy was coming out of the tank. But anyway, so yeah, so that is the reason why we are opting to say that, okay, let us build the retaining wall. So yeah, so some of this soil that you saw is, we are also going to it's going to help us to fill. As I told you, that those guys, they were busy digging the soil that was already there. What for, I don't know, but they were busy digging it. So this means that now that area was no longer even, and it's going to be a problem for us in the long run when we need to pave. I'm not saying it's a project, I'm just saying that in the long run, next time. So this guy was taking his time, guys, with cleaning this Jojo tank, and we did not mind. He had to. I just wish that for every worker that comes and do their work, me and my husband will sit down like this so that we can monitor, even for those ones who did things that they were not supposed to do. So yeah, here we were monitoring, making sure that whatever that is being done here is value for money. And yeah, he did justice. I can't believe that guy is even taller than the Jojo tank. Like, is he really taller than the Jojo tank? But anyway, so yeah, he was cleaning. He did not have any difficulties with washing the top part of it, washing the top part of the tank. Now let's go, and so that you can see, there we go, you can see now he they carried it to that side, so that they carried it to its rightful spot where the tank belong. So this is where the tank belong. So yeah, he was just giving it that one last wash while it's on that side. He was also focusing on the areas that maybe he did not wash nicely, so that it is clean, it is washed. So yeah, there's the tank right now. Finally the tank has got a spot in in our home, because it has been moved quite a lot. It has been moved quite a lot. So yeah, yeah, he is washing it, still busy watching it. So while he's doing that, guys, can you see when I said that the soil these people were digging, you can see around that place that these people were digging the soil around it. I don't understand why. So we had to get more soil, because no, we can't have a place that's looking like this. Imagine now when it rains, it's going to be a nightmare for us now when it rains, and it's and it's like that. So we had to prepare to say that, okay, listen, we need to make sure that we cover this space, not only here, even next to the toilet there on the other side. We have to make this the surface even there. So yeah, so this is the reason why we had to get more soil. And for the rocks, it was just simply it was just for the retaining wall. That, yeah, there was nothing much to it. And then we also had to get 2 trucks so that we can have enough to cover through. But yeah, guys, and that was it with the Jojo tank. I just wanted to take you guys through that so that you can see also the reason. So there we go. It is now at its rightful place. Rightful place. Now we can use this tank with ease, because we just put the bucket there, we pour water, we do whatever that we want. So now it works perfectly. Let me show you what I'm talking about. There, now when I want water, I can just open the tap. And I don't have to first try and make sure that the stairs that is there, I can only put a certain type of bucket. So okay, yes, on this day I decided to say that, okay, let me just wash the blanket, my blanket. So I was pouring water there because I wanted to wash the blanket. So yeah, here I am soaking the blanket. But anyway, while I'm busy with that, I would really like to say to my subscribers, thank you very much. The support that you have been showing. I've seen people sharing my videos. I've seen you viewing my videos, commenting. Thank you very much. See you in the next one. Bye bye. Ah, don't worry, Musenge. Hey.